Every single person in this world has a story to share. Your story is your superpower, and it's unique to you. In sharing it with the world, you can impact millions of people. If you keep it to yourself, you are doing the world a disservice. This is Dela. I'm the host of Dela's Voice, and I help you share your superpower with the world.
Hello, you amazing people, and welcome to another episode of Dela's Voice Sunday live talk show. Have you looked around you and wondered why some people live better lives? Do you ever wonder if they just always had this kind of life? They've always been happy. They've always had successful lives. They've always been smiling. They always look at the bright side. Have you thought about where they might have started their life? Or if it's possible that maybe their beginnings wasn't as fine and dandy as you see it today? And have you ever wondered how it is that people can transform their lives? Have you ever wondered if you can transform your life? I'm a firm believer that if you find yourself in a pickle, in a sticky situation, or a place in life that you don't like to be, the change is up to you. That you can transform what you don't like, that you can dream up the life you want for yourself and make the right changes, take the right steps, and make it happen. Well, today my guest is a fine example of such individual. She transformed her life. As a matter of fact, she helps other people also transform their life. So buckle up, take a pen and a notepad and start taking notes, because for the next hour, you just never know what you might just hear and learn that will change the direction of your life. And I want to ask you to please be generous with sharing this talk with other people, because you just never know whose life you might touch just by transferring this knowledge. My guest today is the wonderful Dr. Leila Hojabri. I've known Leila now for a few months. Just by a fluke, we ran into each other, virtually, that is. And I realized we have so much in common. And we started working together right away. I've had her on my Iranian show, Dela, several times. Her knowledge and her wisdom touches lives, and we get a lot of feedback. So Leila is here today, and we're going to conduct this Stella's Voice interview with her, and I hope you take some words of wisdom today with you that might just benefit you as much as they benefit me every time I have a conversation with her. A little bit about my friend. I'm going to read from her bio. Dr. Leila Hojabri is an energetic, that she is, supportive, again, she is, entrepreneur within the financial services industry. She helps individuals, business owners, and families reach their goals and dreams by educating and empowering them with financial literacy, and by offering them the best financial solutions and services. Also, she shares her professional experiences with motivated and ambitious individuals who would like to start their own entrepreneurship journey with her team. And she supports them in all stages of the transition. She's experienced 8 different academic and industrial environments, which includes working in researching and supervising and managing people in 3 different countries. Apart from co-authoring Bounce Back to Success with Brian Tracy, she's also published a lot of different scientific papers because she has a scientific background. She's a doctor of chemistry. And so all her papers have been published in international journals. And she today spends her spare time helping people, taking workshops, learning more. And recently she's added to her plate, she started a daily vlog, a daily show called Well and Wellness with Leila. She calls it Sunrise Reset, where she helps you through a short but impactful learning session live every Monday morning. And I can't wait to hear about that with her. So, ladies and gentlemen, please help me welcome my dear friend, Dr. Leila Hojabri on Dela's Voice. I need a crowd that says, okay, so this is my vision, my dear. This is my vision. A live show with a lot of audience.
I'm doing great. I congratulate you in behalf of all of your audience. So that's great. It is a powerful shows. Every time I watch any of shows, I'm learning. Thank you for that.
You're welcome. Thank you for being here, Leila. I'm so proud of you. I'm so proud of what you're doing. I'm so proud of how you've changed your life, how you've taken that responsibility of pivoting. And today it's like Leila has nothing else to do, right? Just give it to the busy people, and they'll make it happen. They'll get it done. So you're busy enough, and you're still helping other people. You're still trying to impact. Let me see what else I can do to help the world. So let's just jump in. But before we go, I want to say hi to everybody who's watching us right now. And I want to invite you to please give us a comment, because unless we see a comment, we don't know that you're watching. Sorry. So drop us a comment. Tell us about your experiences. And if you have any questions or comments, don't hesitate. And also, please share this talk with other people. If you're watching on YouTube, please make sure that you press that subscribe button. And also give us some likes, because we like those. Okay, so far I have Sarah here. Hello, Sarah. Mwah. Frida. Mwah. And Robert J. Moore, our dear coach Robert J. Moore, is also watching. So thank you.
I love it.
Thank you for being here. Okay, Leila June, let's just jump in. I'm going to pull up the banner because I want everybody who joins us to see what we're talking about. We're talking about transforming our lives today. You're all about that, aren't you?
Exactly.
I know you are. We're going to start with a little bit of a background from you. Tell our audience, a little bit about you, where you grew up, and what kind of an upbringing did you have?
Yeah, sure. I'm originally from Iran, and I born in a very small city named Burj. It's in west of Iran. It's located in west of Iran. Family of 6 children, and I was the first one. Like, I'm the first one in the family. To be honest, like, bringing from that background, maybe I have to talk a little bit about the condition that I grew up in, and now I have such a wisdom to go back and take a look on, on that journey that I had, and I find the pain that is still maybe inside me from my childhood, which I'm sure everybody had. Like, not all the situations are perfect. Um, to be honest, I've been in the war condition when we had a war between Iran and Iraq, and my city was the one that we experienced bombing. And you cannot believe it, but I see one night with my eyes the bomb. I see it. And it was, the story was like, my mom, it was around 11 p.m. We were sleeping, so my mom wake me up. Come on, get up. What happened when we had this alarm coming? They wake us up, put it in the car, and we go just out of the city and stay until the condition going to be better. And then that night, my dad just put me in the car, and he went back to bring the other siblings. I was alone, and I was just seeing, oh, that's a big red things that coming down, and boom. It was really stressful. And so many times we had this, the jets coming, and then they had with the smoke on the sky, and then we didn't know where to hide. How we can kind of protect ourselves. It was really stressful. And now I remember some of those memories always stay with us, and it is very important to kind of address them when we grow up. So anyway, I experienced that part, and then also experienced society that I've been grown in. There are so many good things about it, but as a girl, you're not always getting uh, all the good condition that boys get it in the family and in the society. And I'm bringing this up because I know some of the audiences are women, and maybe are women from Middle East, Iran, or another country that they exactly know what I'm saying. What happened is that actually has a very kind of impact in a bad way in the self-confidence. And even right now, I see most of the women from my society, they prefer to stay calm. They don't make comment that much. I've seen it, and that's exactly coming back from how we grow up. We didn't get that opportunity that much to comment on things, to say, okay, this is what I like. And that's another part also, which was mostly for most of the women from that part of the world, or maybe in other countries. I bring that up, and plus the family, my family, how I grow up. It's just my mom, very serious. She's a very serious person. I really appreciate her because she actually made 6 independent and successful children, and it's not easy. I'm mom right now. I have 2, and I see how difficult it is. But in the other part also, when I take a look back to my childhood, I see I grew up very fast. Like, I didn't get that much childhood, I was kind of bombarded with a lot of responsibility, and especially because I was the first child in the family. I was always responsible for the sibling as well, kind of babysitting them, and this is very important because now when I go back and I see, okay, why I'm sensitive, why is that, I find that answer inside me. And now I'm trying to open my eyes and just see them, okay, that was the condition, and it is okay. It is what it is. It needs to be done. In the end of the day, I need to love my inner self. And I need to be so proud of myself. I bring that up because that's for everybody.
Yes.
All of us coming from different backgrounds, we had our own difficulties, our own condition. it's very important to be grateful for so many good things that we had in life, and I really am. But in the other part also, we need to also take a look. Okay, what was going on? Like if I'm not able right now to do this, it's maybe because of that, and let's get some help from the people that can help us to address that pain. And I have one of these spiritual mentor. It's like around 3 months I'm working with her. Like she has a beautiful soul, and we are addressing all of that pain, because when I can, kind of understand them and let them go, now I open up. I can talk. I can comment. There was so many things inside me, and I never, was thinking that okay, maybe I can impact other people. I knew inside me there are so many things in, but I never think that I have to open up. But then I started the journey with this lady. She actually encouraged me. That's exactly what you need to know. You need to do. You have a lot of messages inside. You need to talk.
Wow.
And I found you.
So much. So much. There's so much in there. As you're talking, I'm thinking about my own life. I think that's the beauty of this, right? When you share stories like this, it takes you back into your own journey. And yes, I lived through all of that. Yes, I grew up in Iran. It's from the same era. I went through the war, and I remember the sirens, the scare, the uncertainty, right? I remember all of those. But I love how you explain this, that yes, we go through so much and we're all different. But the aftermath of everything we grow up with stays with us and can impact us in different ways. And I think the power comes from what way do you choose to look at it? What perspective do you choose to look at? Do you choose to look at it like I was a victim of circumstances, therefore that explains why I'm this way today, and I have no choice, I am who I am, I'm just the way I am because of how I grew up? Or do you take it and say, okay, yes, I see why I am the way I am, it's because of this and this and this, but let me change it, let me heal from it, let me not stay in that victimhood? This is really powerful.
Exactly. Exactly. There is always two sides, victim side or victory side.
Yes.
In one of my shows, Dela, in the very last one, I said, people, let's be grateful for our difficulties.
Mm-hmm.
Because when we are in that difficulties, it just like maybe we don't think about it that way. But to be honest, you're special. That's why you have this difficulty. Now you have two choice. Just be weak and let it, do not do anything, and that's it. I cannot do it. Or you can think it differently. Like, what about if I grow up and I make my problem small? I be such a big person that I just step out of this difficulty, and that is actually the step that make us to grow. If there is no difficulty, the life is what it is. It is no changes.
Yeah.
But when difficulty come, and I have a lot of things to say about that, because to be honest, the whole thing that I started this show, podcasting, I found you, it was because of one difficulty. I don't want to be negative, but because here in Ottawa, I've been censored for my advertisement. That's the easy things, and it happened like 3 times. And I was sure, okay, maybe I shouldn't post here, or they don't like it for whatever reason.
Just to clarify, advertising for your business.
For my business, yeah, for my
Okay.
business.
Okay.
Then I was thinking, okay, I don't want to, and it was just because I was very sensitive. It was just kind of heartbroken to me why people are deleting this, and then they didn't like also take a responsibility. They said, no, not me, I didn't do it. It was like this. But anyway, that was the thing that I was thinking, and they started criticizing. and they still do it. Okay, in that time, to be honest, the first thing I got just kind of shocked and depressed. Why they're doing this? Why they don't want anybody to do a business in here? It was like this. I was all victim, and even I cried that day. I remember I cried. I was just driving and I was crying. Why are they doing this? But then I was thinking inside me, okay, so what? I don't want to start fighting with people. I don't want to, answer back. I don't want to do the same thing. But I need to address it inside me. First issue, I'm so sensitive. You want to be in the business? It doesn't work. You're sensitive this much, it means you're big. You're out of the business. You need to say bye-bye. If you want to stay, so you need to work on that. So that was one path.
Yes.
That was one path that I went. And then the other one is, I'm not starting writing comments, hateful comment in the social media. This is not me. This is not my personality. I never like it. What can I do? I can put it in a book. It happened. When you're ready, somebody come and say, do you want to be in this book? And that's exactly what happened to me in the right time. I said, oh yeah, now I say my story in the book. It's not in a comment in the social media. It's gonna stay forever. And now another book and another book. So and to be honest, I'm grateful for what they did. I know their point of view. I understand it. I know it's come from scarcity. It's come from that there is this much limited customer and we don't want another competition in here. I understand that. And I don't expect from the people. That's the level of thinking they have. Okay. But I put it away. That's the way. But what can I do? This is a different story. Now I can address it inside me. And now that's why I'm saying, I'm grateful, because if all that wasn't happening, I couldn't find you. A lot of other pathway happened to me just after that, because I decided to address it inside me and with my business, with what step I can do. I shouldn't expect people to be perfect. They are not perfect. They are from any other edge, any different level. But it's me that I'm absorbing the people that I want. And exactly is happening. It's happening. I'm finding much, much, much better people in my life after that decision. So that's when I want to bring it up, because if you have difficulty, appreciate it. You're special.
I love that. That's so good. And you explained that so perfectly. I have Ziba here. Ziba is my dear sister-in-law. She's just such a love in my life. And she says, I cherish all my life experiences, good and bad. They made me who I am today. And she says, no regret, no blame. And that's so good. I think there's so much power in that. There's so much power in what you said, Leila. And we always go back to this, that you can't change people, right? But people can change if they decide, right? And that's why we can only change ourselves. We cannot change the people around us. We cannot change the circumstances around us. We can only change the way we react to the circumstances and to people's comments, right? And so good for you. Good for you. This is amazing. Okay. I want to go back to the point in your life where you decided, I need to make some changes. I need to transform. I need to look at this is not working for me right now. I need to change. When was? Can you pinpoint that or no?
Yeah, for sure. That was 2017. I exactly remember. And from outside, you take a look. I'm a chemist. I have a full-time job. My husband has a good business. I have two handsome children. Everything looks perfect. And it was. I was grateful for that. But inside me, kind of getting to that routine, every day, and I was working and I was doing a lot of house chore, and the children, and it's just the day is going and going and going. I was in a loop. It's just, everything just going, and just I was thinking, no, this is not my life. This is not something that I want to live, for the rest of my life. It's not something is missing. I'm doing things, but I'm not happy inside. I could feel that something is wrong. And then that was the point actually that the journey started. Not very seriously at that time, but then I kind of find somebody, a mentor, that learned me so many techniques from Ho'oponopono. That's why my show started with, because that was the point that actually uh, make my life much kind of calm, and calm down, and so many the small problem, mostly communication problem inside the family. Even as a mom, you're overwhelmed and your children doesn't do the way that you want to do. So there was so many small things, and they solve one after another, and just give me some kind of quiet time. That's exactly what happened, because when I kind of shut down that noises, which not necessarily, I'm saying these noises are not necessarily so many, like you have so many things to think about it, but other people, what they think, what they do, these are just the extra noises. Nobody need it. When you make your mind, full of unnecessary thinking, then you cannot work on your own life, your own mind. That's exactly. Even I was I was a positive, like very positive one, but still so many noises going in here, so many noises. I really was looking the people, how they talk about me, how they look at me, very important, and especially maybe for I'm finding for Iranian family is just too much. This is, and it
Oh
was
my God. Okay, Leila, can I tell you something? Everybody I've spoken to, I think most of us at some point in time have suffered from that anxiety of what do people think of me. At some point we have. And so good for you, for whoever doesn't care of what people think, whoever has the mindset of what people think of me is their own business, good for you. I say this with all of my heart, because that's something that I struggle with all the time. It's that approval, like give me approval. I want approval. Like, do you like me? You know what I mean? And
exactly.
a lot of us suffer from that. So, okay, so go ahead.
Exactly. So that's the part. But when you can kind of manage that part, now all of other changes coming. Like for me, like money and time freedom was one thing that I always was like looking. Guys, I'm not looking for money just for money. I'm looking for money because I want to have my own time. I don't want to go, for example, from this hours to this hours to work because I need money. I want to do the work that I love to do. I don't want to do my work because I need the money for this.
Gotcha.
That's a very different story. So it's just the question now came this at 2017, and I'm just looking for it. I'm trying to learning from this workshop to the another one. That was the journey until I started business. So it's kind of coming and going, like kind of doing, and it just getting better. But when it's starting the business,
So you
that was
started, so the business is, so you started a business with World Finance Group.
yes,
Okay.
yes.
And so just for people who don't know World Finance Group is, can you just quickly explain what that is so that they know?
So, okay, so yeah, that's a good question actually. It is a template. It's like an Amazon. Okay, the company itself, it does not have any product, nothing. Okay, but it's a template. When you go to this template, you can have access to work with so many other insurance and investment company. Okay, so now you can become self-employed in this template, and you can make a team. You can just work for yourself as a self-employed, that's one way, or you can start making a team. So when you have team, now you can become business owner.
Mhm.
And now you have some kind of income from your job and then from your team jobs. And so other things. So the good thing about it, because I was looking for business, I did so many other business. I can, if you want, I can go talk about a little bit of them. But the problem that I didn't they didn't go anywhere because I didn't have mentor. I needed somebody to kind of take me from this step to the other step. And the moment that you want to give up, like you really need somebody to exactly guide you what's going on. So the good thing about here, because I could get that mentor here, and every time you're kind of getting, okay, I'm coming from totally different background, from scientific background. Now I'm coming to kind of sale and exactly like totally different
Opposite.
area of opposite. Like I haven't talked to people that much. Like, I mean, not in this way. I didn't communicate with the people in this way. Rejection. Somebody says, no, I don't want to come, or I don't need this product. It was so painful, very painful. So that is the part that you really need mentor. You need to see the other co-workers, how they do, what is the kind of the good thing about us. It's a teamwork, because you see how people do different things. Everybody is good in something, and then you can find your own pace in here. Okay, what is that I can do my business
Mhm.
best in it. And pretty much you get the opportunity to present, to kind of deliver workshop, to talk to the people. Speaking things is very important. So many skills that I develop in the business. I'm seeing, and everybody can see my differences during this year. And mentally and mindset, that's another thing. And this business actually was the point that I went inside me. Who am I really? What I want to do? What is it that I become through this pathway, through these difficulties? And that is something that I'm sure nothing else could bring me to that point, to think deeply about me, what I'm doing. People are criticizing. Okay, now let's see what I'm doing. What is this business about? And everything looks perfect, looks very good actually, because how the business works, like people, they don't get it, they just start nagging and they start putting a negative comment, but because they didn't get it. How, if they get it in this business, you are successful if you are a leader, if you can help people, if you come to that point that everything you learn it, teach it to your team member. Do not think that they're gonna steal my customers. You have to teach them.
Mhm.
If they actually grow up, you will grow up.
Somebody's trying to call you.
You don't. Otherwise, you don't.
Leila, I want to take a second here and read a comment from Sarah. But so you're looking, and then all of a sudden you find this avenue that just opened up to you, or that it puts you in a difficult position. It puts you in an uncomfortable situation, so that now you have to face all these um, all these shortcomings, I want to say, in your life. And so it's now you have nowhere to hide. Now it's like, okay, now I really have to see what is happening. So this is really interesting. It's like yeah, God puts whatever you need in your way in order for you to better yourself, to improve. It's
Exactly.
quite amazing. Sarah says, I understand what you are saying, and this is very interesting to me. Thanks. I have a question. To change, one must move and not sit. But how do we know our way is right? Sometimes we have to wait for our efforts to pay off, but sometimes we lose time. And it is very important who is with us on the path of change.
Exactly. To be honest, the core value, if you know what is your core value, write them down. And if you see, okay, this pathway, what is going to give me? Is it, in kind of exactly at the way of your core value want to take you or no? We all have a little me inside, always say the right thing to you. But we start something, like for example, about this early morning show. I had that message from me, little Leila inside me. You have to do this. And then when you want to start, then the paradigm comes. What about, do you know that you have enough time? Do you blah, 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 blah? And then it started. They always start after. You feel it, you feel the joy. This is my pathway, I want to do it. But then that noises started after that you make that decision. So
What were some noises, Leila? What were the noises? What were they saying?
oh, it's too many things. You're not enough. Are you sure you want to do it live? Can you talk? Can you blah 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 blah? It's coming. It's coming. It's always. It's not coming that much for me in that stage, but I've passed through all of them before. Kind of you start. Your heart is like this, and then are you sure? Let's give up. That noises. Give up.
It's
Give up.
easier. It's easier if you just don't do it. Who
Yeah,
like
exactly. And the more that you give up, that's good.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's good. But then there is no growth.
Yeah, there's no
All
growth.
the growth happen when you go out of your comfort zone. And when you do that experience, most of the time, like I really encourage, if the door of opportunity open for you, do not close it without knowing what it is.
Oh my gosh, you're
Go
so
take a look inside. If you
yeah.
don't like it, if it's not based on your core value, that's okay. You know exactly why you're closing it and you put it away. You'll never regret what you do. But if you don't go, because to be honest, Dela, with me, so many other people get, proposed to do the same business. They didn't do it and they don't have job. Like they still don't have job, no other jobs. So they didn't take this pathway. Still, they don't have that job. Now here I am. I took this pathway, and so many skills, so many opportunity just opened up for me because I said yes to this opportunity. I knew that I need to grow. I want to grow. I didn't know how, but then it came to my way. And I'm happy that I took it and I went through it and I learned a lot. I cannot tell you how much actually my relationship with people changed, with my customer changed. They're just lovely, and I'm so grateful to have so many lovely customers, so many great experience with all of them. Really, no challenging customer till now. I'm so grateful for that. So now it's me. Like I know how to, like, even customer says cancel the appointment. They don't have time this time. Okay, that's
No
okay. Let's
problem.
reschedule. No problem. And it is me. It was me before. I was painful, painful. Why say no? Why that happened? Okay, that's happened because I don't need to take it personally. And that's a big difference. Like I see when we talk about growing, because people maybe cannot see from outside, but me inside me, I know who I become. And this is very important for me. It doesn't really matter. I'm not looking for, I want to go to that destination, but this stepwise changing, it's just so lovely. That's exactly what I needed.
Um, thank you for that. I want to come back to Sarah's question. How do we know our way is right? And you answered that. I think for me, I know that if I listen really carefully, my little self, I want to call it my heart, tells me. But a lot of times, that path that seems really difficult, the one that scares you the most, the one that you're afraid to take, that's the one. because because if there's no pain, there's no gain. If it's easy, there's no growth. If it's not challenging, then really what are you going to do it for? So I think I agree with you when you say you need to take those challenging steps in order for you to grow, in order for you to transform. Because if I want to be somebody else, I need to change who I am today, and do different things.
Exactly. That's very important.
Yes.
Very important. It was, I think, 2 weeks ago. I was listening to John Maxwell, and he was encouraging people to do at least one thing different every day, because you never know what is that special things that you are good at it or you're the best at it. We all are special. We all have something inside us that we can do it better than everybody else,
Yes, I agree.
but we need to find out what it is. So to me, my recommendation, first, calm your mind. That's what I want to, I want to do in my morning show. First, to reach to that calmness, that shut down the other noises, you don't need them. And then start the journey inside yourself to find out what did you like when you were children, what was your hobbies, what, and then when you find them, the opportunity show up, then take them, do not be scared, go. Even you want to say no, okay, go, and I understand, okay, this is not for me, and then close it and put it away. That's okay. Next one, and next one, and next one, and you're going to find it.
Leila, we have like less than 20 minutes. I can't believe time flies like this. Okay. But there's so many things I want to talk about still. Okay, first of all, let's get people your information so that they can get in touch with you. If someone wants to reach out to you and find out about your business and how they can maybe get help, and how do they do that? Where's the best way for them to find you?
Facebook probably is the best one. My name, Leila Hojabri, and I think my internet getting laggy.
Yes. So you may have to leave and come back.
Could you hear me?
Yes, but there's a lag. So if you want, Leila June, you can go and come back, and we'll just play a commercial
Okay.
in the meantime, if you
Sure.
mind. Okay.
Sure.
So we will see you. Stay with us, everybody. Thank you so much. Stay with us, and we will come back after this short break. Where is my break? Let me find my break first. There we go. Okay, and we're back. Yay. Okay, that's good. Yes. So here I have your Facebook information down here.
Thank you so much.
Okay, so do tell us a little bit about the Well and Wealthy with Leila. When and why did you do this? Why did you come up with this idea?
Okay, it's actually happening with you, to be honest. Because, guys, I took a course with Dela about podcasting, and I started, to come to your show first, and then I was thinking that's interesting to learn how to do it. And then I took a course with Dela, and she's a great, great, great teacher. She's a patient, and she's gonna answer all of your questions. So I took the course with Dela, and then I was thinking, okay, now what? I want to actually have my business to the other level first, and then second, I told you I was talking to my spiritual mentor, and she was suggesting me, you have a block, just a small block in here. You need to talk. You need to talk, and then it come to my mind. What about if I have this page to share financial information and also mindset, kind of mindset that's, it always is my passion to kind of show people how powerful you are, because they are. Everybody is in powerful. They have their own power, but they just maybe do not think about it sometimes. And then I was thinking, I'm going to start this, and I'm going to share all of the good experience that I had in my life, mentally, physically, even, and financially, all of the aspects that make the life more beautiful.
Yes.
So that was the idea for the page. And then my morning show is just because of, I was thinking, it happened in this COVID time. So many times I'm talking with my friends, and then they were kind of, kind of down or negative about the situation. And for me, because I had a totally different opinion about COVID. I know that I don't like COVID, of course. I don't like people to get sick. That's one thing. But the impact of this timing in my life, like, has been amazing good. Great, because that was the time I needed to go inside me, start that journey, and COVID time gave me that time.
Yes.
So then I was talking to them, and because they could see how happy I am, and even one day one of the friends said, "You look so happy. Please don't be this much happy for the COVID. We want it to be a stop." And I said, "Oh my God, of course, I want it to be a stop. But this is me. I can't hide it. But inside me, I always was thinking, like, what about if I can share some experiences with the others, that because we don't know how long this condition gonna stay. At least let's take another pathway, because always everything happen. There are many great opportunity in something that we think it is bad, and this is real, guys. This is real. Like, you can't list so many good opportunities about anything. So that was the thing that I was thinking. I want to share this experience with people. Even I can make every day of anybody a better day. They may go to the different direction in their life. They kind of be more aware about themselves and start changing the personality, something that they want, maybe their goal and dreams. They appreciate that, they appreciate all of the good things that may happen to their life, and they're just waiting for them to to make that decision. I really say it from my heart. You're just only away with one decision that you want to make in your life. But you just need to find out. You need to calm down. You need to be more positive. You need to be more grateful. You need to look for opportunities, for good possibilities in every incident happen. You need to find the messages of people. Everybody show up in your life has a message. And now I'm just kind of, I can't say how much life is beautiful. Everybody I make friends now, I know exactly what is this guy's message for me. I get it.
I love that. I love
You can't say, like, I have Then I have one other spiritual friend. We met. Each time we met, she started talking about something I need her to tell me.
Yes.
Exactly, she knows what's going on. We don't talk. We didn't talk before. Like, but she exactly point out something that week I maybe didn't pay attention that much. And then I said, oh my God, how do you know? How do you know? You just give me like, because all of us have so many potential inside us, but we just don't know it. And we are just a kind of, we are maybe just an instrument that we want to kind of uh, transfer that message, to the other people, because we are all connected to one source. We all are connected from one source. That's why we can try to help each other, and we do it. Even we make a difficulty for each other. That's now my new look at the difficulty. This person needs to give me this difficulty because I need to grow up.
Oh, ah!
I'm
It makes
I'm
it
damn
so
serious about
good.
it. Damn serious about it.
I
That
love
that I don't think he's an enemy. He's not. He's only an instrument. Needs to give me this difficulty because I have to grow up.
that's his mission. That's okay. That I tell that to my husband all the time. I say, "I love you. Thank you so much. God sent you in my life to to challenge me so I can grow." He's like, he always says, "See." Sarah says, "It's been a while." Excuse me. Sarah says, "It's been a while since I changed my lifestyle and the idea of inspiration for a healthier life, but social rules have prevented me from achieving the desired result after 5 years. But I still, and I don't see the rest, dot, 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 but I think she still persists." Yeah, I think you just said a lot about that, Leila. Do you
Yeah,
have
because
anything to add?
sometimes also you can't believe, like even because I'm also so blessed to have Mary Morsi and sometimes Bob Proctor as my mentor. I'm in the program with them. And then one time Bob Proctor was talking about you have a different, you have a difficulty and you have a problem. You're sitting here, you look at your problem. Now change your where you are, change your location, go the other side of the table and sit and look and think about your problem. Like, try to think about your problem from different aspects. Sometimes that helped a lot because sometimes you're just watching it in from one view. So for one view, the result is always this, it is. But if you go and try to look at it from another view, you may find that, oh, that is, I can do this. Or maybe, okay, that's a social rule. Because I don't know exactly what she means, but then maybe there is another way, or maybe even in this condition, there are so many good things that we don't know. Try to list them. Okay, what it is, maybe it's this one, maybe this one, maybe any possibility you can think of, any possibility, just open yourself to the possibilities, and it's going to come up. Even you can see the problem from different view and solve it. Even you can find the good opportunities inside that condition. Now you can't believe anything happened. Like, I have some stocks, the stocks go down. Now I'm thinking, oh, now I need to take my attention from here, go do this. I'm going to leave them to come up. But if it was me before, I was so sad about what's going on. Now I know I need to do this. Just change my direction, you know?
Amazing. Leila, I want. Oh, so Nastan is also here. She says, "Proud of you, Leila." And
Thank you.
Reza J is here saying hi. Sarah's giving you thumbs up. She's got it. And Sherry's here as well. Thank you so much for all of you for watching us today. If you want to be in this woman's space more often, you can catch her show sunrise reset every Monday morning on YouTube. And she does it at 6 a.m. 6 a.m. That's right. And so if you want to catch it later, it's there, so you can watch it on your own time. But reach out to Leila on her social media. This woman has a lot to offer the world, and I just love you so much, Leila. You're just such a gift that walked into my life.
The same here, Dela, the same here, the same here. I was looking for you. I have, it was 2 years ago, I think. I was in a passion test workshop, and one of my 5 passion it was like to be surrounded by passionate people. That was one of my 5 first passions.
Wow.
And
Okay.
you and so many other people that are in my life right now are because of that passion that I have.
Ooh. Okay, so I also took the passion test. You know that, right? I talk about it all the time. I think it's one of the best things that a person can do for themselves, doing the passion test, because it just clarifies so much, and it just pinpoints your top 5 passions. I mean, who doesn't want to know what your passions are? And you have a list in front of you. Oh, these are my top 5 passions. And anything that comes across and you're asking yourself whether I should do it or not, I look at it. Okay, does it align with any of my passions? If it does, no brainer, right? And so I always recommend people to take the passion test. I have a good friend of mine who is a passion test facilitator. And so if anyone's interested to take the passion test, drop me a line and I could give you his link. It's less than $100. You can take a 3-hour workshop and you'll be thanking yourself forever. I'm telling you, it's one of the best things I did for me. Leila June, I am so grateful for you and for the gift you bring to the world. I mean, you've given us so much today, but I also want to give you 2 more minutes to just take it away and just give us whatever you want to give us.
Thank you so much, Dela. I'm just so, kind of. Thank you. Thank you for all of this love, light you give, gratitude you give to the world, For me, one thing that I want to say, people, all of you guys are special. This is truly my belief. And what I do, I'm just trying to kind of give that message to you that how much you have to be proud of yourself. And if you want to change your life for better, which you have to and you could easily do it, make a decision first. Second, take a pathway. It's not that much easy, but end of the road, you're gonna love it that you did this step for yourself. When you're ready, if you're a student, your teacher gonna show up and take you from one step to the next one. And then when you graduate from this teacher, the next teacher show up and take you to the other station. And this is exactly what is happening in my life. The condition is the same condition, but what I feel inside me is totally, totally different. The life is so beautiful now. And I really want you to have this experience inside you and be ready for no matter what happened. Everything happened, you're gonna reach to this point. Everything happened, it is for my benefit. Even when I learn something, I want to grow up in this situation, or it is my success. And that's it.
Yay. Thank you. Thank you so much. So reach out to this beautiful lady on her social media, Leila Hojabri on Facebook, Leila Hojabri on Instagram. Leila Hojabri is your YouTube channel Leila Hojabri also?
Yes, Leila Hojabri. If they with Well and Wealthy, they cannot find me yet. But if they do Leila Hojabri, they're gonna find me. My Instagram is Leila Hojabri. He doesn't have that eye like
Okay.
Leila.
Right. Well, she's the only one there, so
Yes.
you can find her and watch her program, you guys. I watch it all the time, and I get so much benefit. I mean, you see, like how when you talk, Leila, I just want to listen to you. You are so calm, and you're so beautiful, and I
Thank
just
you
love
so
you.
much.
I love
Thank
you so much. Okay, everybody, I hope you've taken from this talk as much as I have. This hour has passed by so quickly. I want to thank every single one of you for being here today, for giving yourself this hour to learn something new, to uplift yourself, to elevate your soul, whatever your reason was. There was a reason for being here today, and I hope you take that to heart and share this talk with other people. If you found it even a little bit helpful, share it. Share it. Share it. Thank you. Thank you. I love you all. And as always, it has been my pleasure to be the host of this show. It is my belief that all of us together, we can help each other. And as Leda said, believing that we are all connected in some special way and we all come from the same source, um, gets us so much closer together. So if I uplift you, I uplift myself. That's just the only way. Thank you so much. Love to all. Thank you for joining another Della's Voice, hoping to spark your soul. Till next time. Bye.
you. Thank you.